my name is Kira, and this is Thomas Was Alone. So I'm going to give a couple of games that I've got on my beautiful game library from Xbox Live and see what I like and what I don't. And if I like them, then I'll obviously keep them. If I don't like them, then I'll get rid of them, and that'll be about it. So, let's give this a go, shall we? Let's start with Thomas Was Alone and start a new game. I hope everything's recording properly. I have no idea. But if it doesn't, I'll do it again. I know I keep doing this, but I mean, you guys are not going to see any of it because I'm going to edit it all out. The program was a failure. People forget this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special. It was just an AI in the right place at the right time.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Okay. Oh.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1.
I love how
The whole
bouncy
alone
this is.
thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
There we go. We're gonna be terrible at the platforming, but who cares? Oh no.
Okay,
Right.
interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump. It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Oh my god, I love this game. I love the narrator. A little square having a story is just... a little rectangle, sorry. Having a story is amazing.
A big
Oh no,
jump.
how am I going to get past this?
But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Oh no. Okay. No. Rubbish at this jumping thing. No. Maybe I need to run up? Oh, that didn't work. Oh. There we go. I did it. Oh, there's water now. Oh no.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
It's adorable. This is absolutely adorable.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Okay, this game's giving me a
It might have
bit
been
of a warm
paranoia
feeling.
again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world
Oh, no.
testing him? No. Too obvious.
Okay. Oh! Oh god. Platforming! My nemesis! No! Get up. Do this. Yeah. Oof. Okay, I made it! Success! Alright.
Something
Pass
about the
through every-
boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Right.
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. to be avoided.
Copy that. I can do that. Don't drown the little rectangle. Got it. Oh my god, what
The
the hell?
loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Nyeh. Nyeh. Okay, how am I supposed to get up there? Okay. Oh, no, no, no! Controller, do what I want you to do. Read my intentions. Don't do what I'm actually doing. Apparently it's not working. There we go! Whew, we made it. Oh no.
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Oh no!
He was
Okay.
evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah! Oh, panic jumping for the win! Panic jumping! No! No! Let me up there! No! Yes! No! No, I'm stuck! No! Okay, I'm not stuck. I can do this. I can do this. No! Okay. No! Come on. No! No, no, no. Yes! Yes! No, yes! Whew. Winning. Okay. I submitted 100 of bug reports. I told the idiots this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned onto the environment at some point. Turns out I missed the point. That little error changed everything. Okay, so do I get a friend?
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Oh. Okay, so I'm gonna have to use Thomas to jump over him. There we go. And there. Yeah?
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Well, that runt isn't leaping about very well, is it? I'm rubbish at the leaping bit. I'm gonna have to make it up there, so... Oh, no! Okay. So that I can help him jump over. There it is. This one really can't jump. This is terrible at jumping. Whee! Just fall down. Keep falling, buddy. There we go, you're in your little area. Where does Thomas need to go? There we go. Why doesn't he like Thomas when Thomas is help? Oh my goodness, how are we going to get up there?
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him? Great,
Okay.
Grace.
Okay.
Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Aww. Okay, no. Stay here. Okay. There we go. Working together. It's a good thing. Thomas is not alone. He has a friend who doesn't
Was
like
this
him very
good?
much.
Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure,
Right, where
he'd been
are we
able
going?
to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but Where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Okay, where's the square supposed to go? Here. Right. No. No, I can't. No, that doesn't work. Okay, is there another button to press? Oh no. Oh, maybe they have to bounce along this thing to get there. Okay. Oh god, now he's stuck. That is not helpful. Come on, Thomas. Up you get. Thomas, stand down here. Alright. Come on, buddy. You're rubbish at jumping. Oh, we can move like that too. Okay. There we go. Can you jump there? Okay, you can. Lovely. Okay, you can sit there for a bit. Thomas. Yes! I am so not good at platformer games. This is like
Chris
a whole new thing
stared
for
at
me.
Thomas with pure hatred. He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the
Okay.
next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Oh, Thomas, why are you... I mean, Chris, why are you being so mean? No. I don't feel like we should be going down there. I feel like we should be going up here. Thomas, you go up and have a look. Ah! Actually, I need to stop drowning Thomas. Oh, God. Carefully now. Carefully. Yes, I made it. What's this thing do? No idea. Oh! No, no, no. Okay. Oh! That got me where I needed to go, but what about the other one? The other one's not gonna go fix me. Oh, great. Oh, God, I'm stuck. This is not good. Because the yellow thing's not gonna be able to make it here on his own. Okay. Okay. He's so rubbish at jumping. Oh, we can make it to where Thomas is. Great. Then why did Thomas go the long way? Why didn't we go... Oh, because Thomas probably couldn't fit this way. Never mind. Let's go. Oh! Are we joining another friend? Oh, we got another friend!
He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Okay. Okay, this is... How are we supposed to make this work? Okay. I can't jump with them on top of me though. Okay, how the hell am I supposed to do this? Oh, there you go. Thank you.
This would
Okay.
not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
Let me jump over. Yeah. Done. I'm using this game to teach me platforming so I can play Celeste.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time
Oh, wow,
to flex
John
those
can fly.
muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done. John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
Aww.
You could tell
think
from the
this
sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Aww. I've never thought I could have like an emotional attachment to little squares, but I think I'm getting emotional attachment to little squares. And they all have personalities and it's adorable. Okay. It's alright, Chris, I'll help you up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Thomas is my favorite. I want to do most things with Thomas, but I don't think I can with this one. Alright, you're going to have to help out here, buddy. Thomas is not going to make that. Alright. Let's go down there. Whee! No fall damage for the win. There we go. Thomas needs to come down to that one. I'm getting this! It's like a platformer puzzler thing and I'm getting it. I'm not too dumb. Dumb, but I'm not too dumb. I want this thing! I can't get this. Oh, whatever. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We won't worry about those like things now. Just worry about trying to do the game. Enjoy the story of our little squares. Wait, I don't need this for this square. Okay, I got Thomas over. And move. Oh no. There we go. Perfect. Then Thomas can go to his one. And there we go. Success! Right. You know, the design is very simple, but it's really well done. Oh, no, Thomas, no. No, where are you going, Thomas? Maybe we'll need to stack up for this one. Stack up. Yellow one, it's your turn to do
John
something great.
was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Okay, I'm starting to not like John too much. The whole little guys thing is pissing me off. But that's okay. Just step on him then. And help Thomas. Thomas is the... Oh, Thomas can't make it. Oh no. I need Thomas. The orange one is really holding us back here. No! Oh god, okay. Move out a little bit more. Go. There we go. I'm learning. Might take a little while, but I'm learning. Right. Okay. Is that gonna be enough for this little guy to jump over? Yes! Alright. Probably gonna have to make another ladder situation for the little guy. Oh no. No, Thomas, no. Don't go up there. Little guy, go up there. Up. Down. Little guy, up. Really? You can't even jump that? You're useless. That kind of cute. You're useless. Stay there for now. Oh, no, don't go up there on your own. But how are we gonna get the little guy up there? Oh, Jesus. That's gonna be a challenge. Okay. Oh yeah, we got the little guy on.
He
Where's
didn't
he
mind
gonna
them
go?
so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Alright, great. Okay. We got the yellow one up there, which is great. We have to get the rest up there. Oh no! Got it. I wish I had great enough timing to be able to get all of them up there in one go, but I don't. So we're gonna do this nice and slowly. There we go. Whee! Come on. Yes. Oh,
The
there we go.
angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Well, I'm glad to hear that, John. Oh yeah, he can't get up without the red one. Right, okay. Have to move. Move. Nope. No, this is not working. Okay, we'll just jump here for a bit. You need to move. Okay, one up here. Red one up here. One up there. Orange, go, 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 orange. Bad orange. Useless orange. Orange needs help, so we're going to help. Like good people. Or good squares. Good rectangles. Good geometry. Good geometry. That's the word. We'll go with good geometry. Okay. Honestly, the only reason I'm not liking the orange one is that he's just making things about 10 times more complicated. And I'm stressing out because it's platforming. I'm not used to it. Hang on. Orange one, we can make it. No, orange one! Orange one, why did you fall? Did you fall? No, orange one! No! He's too short! Okay, how are we gonna do this then? Is that okay? That's what we needed. Alright, got it. Oh, no, no, no! 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 No, Thomas fell. Thomas, the most important of them all. You can go first. You and John. I think it's John. Alright, we got them there. This is getting progressively harder. And I don't know how many stages there is, but...
A floating target. This would require coordination, balance, and timing. John was
Great!
sure
None
the
of those
dots would
things
be
I
lost,
have.
but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Who's gonna need some help getting up here? Do we need to go up here? Oh dear Lord, no. How? How am I what? Oh dear Lord.
maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
They're not pets, John. You don't just keep them. Thomas is just going to have to fall. Yes! Oh, I feel like there was an achievement there. I feel like I've done really well. The initial group possessed simple variations in size and strength. More complex configurations were inevitable. As the era spread, those variations became increasingly extreme.
So,
lovely.
This was how Claire would die. She knew it would happen eventually. She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order. The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed. Wait.
No, Claire.
What? Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers.
Oh, Claire can float. That's wonderful.
She'd need a cape.
Wait, what happened to
There's no
Thomas?
getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
How am I going to get Claire up there? Carry her up I can use Claire, but I'm not sure how her jumping is out of water. She can't fit in here. Oh no, she can just do this. Perfect. Right. There we go. Let's use Claire. Boop. There we go. Go Claire! Oh no, there's now all of them.
All right. Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you. Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
That's adorable. Oh, I love the way they bop and move. Like, they've done the physics really, really well. Oh no. Go to Claire. Oh, Claire! Oh god, going to the wrong spurs. I mean, quadric, whatever they are. Geometries. I'm calling them geometries. I sucked at math for a reason. What is
Claire
this thing?
arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Go, Thomas! Oh no! No, Thomas! No! Oh no!
Claire arrived
no.
just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Okay, Thomas has to get back on Claire as soon as possible. Got it. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We're not gonna drown. It's okay. We have Claire. She's a superhero. You'll all be fine.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so meta, game.
Claire
Don't be so
wondered
meta.
if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more...
I wanted the little rectangle thing.
Claire arrived
You know, it's
just
through the
in time.
Oh no! Oh god! Oh my
Claire
god, I need to
arrived
stop
just
doing
in
that.
time, which was, of course,
Okay.
the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Alright, I'm not. You know what? Screw the little rectangles and stuff. Once I get good at this game, which is probably going to be never, I'll start worrying about that. But now, I'm just going to go for trying to complete the game. Actually, I'm not even worried about completing, just having fun. Ah! I keep moving Thomas, I need to be moving Claire. And I also need to stop screaming into my mic.
Claire arrived just in time, which was,
I
of course,
apologise
the
for
perfect
any,
moment for
blown
superheroes
eardrums.
to arrive.
Thomas, do your thing. Climb on Claire. Switch to Claire. Okay. There we go. This is okay now. I'm not going to kill Thomas, but just trying to move him. I mean, the graphics are so simple, but it's so effective.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Thank you, narrator, for making me feel a little bit better about needing restarts.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She'd like that.
God.
The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
There we go. Whew. Oh gee. Okay. Let's see how this one's gonna go.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
I really like Claire. Claire's funny. It's adorable. Okay. Alright. To be honest, I'm not sure if this is the kind of game I'll be able to like play all the way through like in one sitting. Because it is slightly taxing on the brain. Probably because I'm just really terrible at this game. And like platforming and stuff. So I'm trying to learn all of that in one go, which is a little bit of a challenge. I'm not very effective, I'll give you that. Right. Rectangle? Right. I do it not triangle. Square, you can sit there square. I can move the rectangle across. Rectangle. Wait for Claire. There we go, go Claire. Then go Chris. John. John. Chris is a little square that hates everyone.
Claire probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
Oh no! Okay, maybe Chris is not supposed to come with me. Maybe Claire just needs to go by herself. Somewhere. Do something. Press the switch. There you go. Right. Right. And then down here. And I can ferry them across. Okay. Red one. There we go. John. Thomas. Chris. Chris can go and settle. Thomas can go and settle. John can settle. And where's Claire? There you go, Claire. We've got all of them. Oh wow, this is exhausting. Oh wow,
Hey.
Claire's in the water already.
Where had Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall? If Claire was
Maybe.
honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero, this was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Oh my god, I love this narrator. I really love this narrator. And I do really want to finish the game and then be able to play the game with the developer's commentary on. But that is going to take some time, and this is difficult. And you'll only get harder, I imagine. Right, where does this lead to? Oh no, Claire needs to come here. Oh yeah. Didn't Claire even make it here? Boop, boop, boop. Okay, she can park herself here. Then Thomas can come. Boop, boop. There we go. Thomas is all bouncy. There we go. You can settle here. Okay. John's a little bit too tall for this area, but that's okay. Oh god. Oh dear lord.
Moving platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Oh no! No. I don't think riding Claire is a good idea at the moment, so I'm just going to try to do the platforming! Come back here! Gotta wait patiently this time for it to come back. There we go. Alright. Now I need Claire. Okay. I'm gonna have to get this one across the same way. Okay. This is tense. I don't like them drowning. It makes me sad. Alright. Okay. The Claire can just slide onto the water, right? Yeah.
They were
there we go.
doing
What?
really well.
Why did Thomas fall off?
Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Oh, Thomas. It hurts. Oh, no. No, John. John. No, John. Stop that. Okay. Thomas. No! Put Claire in the middle. Okay, Thomas can just pop over. Okay. Whew. Now Claire. There we go. Winning! There we go! Bloody hell! Right, 2-9. I'm probably going to stop at 3, I think, for this episode. If I am going to continue, might continue, but I'm not sure. The stage.
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save.
Oh no.
Being the only
This is hard.
superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Ooh. Oh. Oh. No, that's not gonna work. Spikes in the way. Oh, god damn it. Use the edges. Nope, that's not working. How do I get onto? Claire, your jump is rubbish. I will do this. I shall persevere. Don't know how, but I shall persevere. Oh no, why can't I do it? I did it before. There we go. Use a movement. Nope. Nope. There we go. Way down. Nope. Oh god! Alright. I'm going to say I'm going to stop at this point because I'm getting frustrated. And that's not a good way to play a video game. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little glimpse into Thomas Was Alone. I'm going to be playing a lot of little games here and there from my Game Pass and other things that interest me, and see how I like them basically, and to see if I'm going to continue. If I'm going to continue, I'll do an LP on it. If I'm not going to continue, then it'll just be a little showcase into the first hour or so of a game. So, hope you enjoyed. I hope you'll come back for more, but most of all, as always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Mwah!